Hey, Nick, it's good to be here. I have some friends with
I
me. I
see
am
them.
at the Workforce Solutions Southwest office, and they all want to say
Hello to
hello.
all of you. Look at you. Real
Hello.
people. It's great.
We're here.
Yeah.
Best.
Yes, they say Southwest is the best. So we are so happy to be here with you. We are in the middle of hiring Red, White, and You. And so we have some employers who are actually doing some on site interviews here at the Southwest office. So wanted to let you guys know that yes, Workforce Solutions is open. If you need help, you can walk into any of our offices Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. We have real people. We have our masks. I have mine off at the moment. And these are the kinds of folks that you can get some help from, and so they are ready to help. And so we're really excited both about hiring Red, White, and You, and we're super excited because with the ABC 13 viewers, we have more jobs, and again, we keep going for quality over quantity. And I'm really excited because we have some really good paying jobs today. So thank you again for having us back. We really appreciate you.
And I want to say hi to all of you that are there. I know that we got off to a late start. You're moving around, but I'm sorry. It took a little long, but it's great to see all your smiling faces because I can see you smiling even with the mask on. So, all right.
Even with the masks on, they are definitely smiling.
Yeah. See, I see.
Thank
I
you
see the
guys.
smiles. There you go. All right. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Michelle, let's, this morning, I do want to talk about hiring Red, White, and You for sure. But I know that we like to always start off talking about the weekly jobless claims. And this morning, when I was watching, the news and getting ready for the day, and I saw those job numbers pop up on the screen when I was watching one of the business networks, and I was like, wow,
Yep.
it's some good stuff. So give us an update on where we're at today.
Absolutely. So, in the week ending October the 30th, the initial jobless claims, and again, this is all across the nation, initial jobless claims were at 269,000. This is a decrease of 14,000 from the week before. And we are almost right at that magic number of 256,000, which is the March 14th of 2020. So we're really almost there. We are almost at our pre-pandemic levels, and even the continuing claims are approaching that pre-pandemic level. Here in Texas, we saw roughly 1,000 fewer new claims that for that week, and then an increase ever so slightly of 300 in the continuing claims. And my guess is that will probably even out in the wash. So that's like almost a zero. So really good news for the nation as a whole in terms of people losing their jobs. Fewer employers are laying people off. That's what that number means. And then it means also that people are able to find new jobs. So very excited about that. Very, very good direction.
And we'll even get a more of an update tomorrow, right? We're going to get the national jobs report for October. So, I was listening to some of the economists this morning, and they're anticipating 400,000 new jobs, unemployment rate to fall to 4.7%. So I guess we will see with that number what that shows. But I wanted to ask you. I see that Red, White, and You, and maybe we're going to get to it later here. I'm still trying to get my bearings about me. But let's, since it's behind you, people are like, what is hiring Red, White, and You? Go ahead and let's talk about that real quick.
Absolutely. So hiring Red, White, and You, this is the 10th anniversary. Veterans Day is coming up next week on the 11th. And hiring Red, White, and You is an annual event that Workforce Solutions does to honor and pay tribute to the servicemen and women who have given so much of their career and of their lives to serve our country. And this is our opportunity to acknowledge all of the work that they've done in their military careers and help them transition into civilian careers. So hiring Red, White, and You is this year a virtual event. Normally we go down to Minute Maid Park and we have a big in-person job fair, but we this year are continuing to have it online. And we have well over 100 employers in the virtual space. And the URL is wrksolutions.com/virtual job fair. It'll take you straight to the registration page. So over 100 employers, and they have jobs in all areas. Minimum pay is $15 an hour, but most of these pay well over that. The employers include companies like Bechtel. They also include local governments like the city of Baytown and Fort Bend County. We have Allied Universal Security, who is also doing some on-site interviews. So a full breadth of employers who are looking to employ veterans. Veterans make for incredible employees, and these are characteristics that civilians can also think about in order to highlight. We're talking about those soft skills, right? Those self-management skills. So things like dependability, the ability to follow directions, teamwork, communication. So all of those things are the veterans come with, and so employers really value that. And then that means something that's characteristics that individuals, civilians, can use to highlight. And a couple things about this virtual platform. The Hiring Red, White, and You is on what we call a virtual platform. It's very much like a Sims, if you will, is the way my colleague Kenya describes it, because it works to use technology to mimic the actual experience. So when you think about going to a job fair, imagine that you're going down to a place like the George R. Brown Convention Center. So when you come to Hiring Red, White, and You online, and you have the URL again, you can go to our website, wrksolutions.com/HRWY, scroll all the way down that page, and there should be a big blue register button. And that will take you to the virtual job fair platform. You do have to register because it's like getting an admission ticket. Imagine that you are going to a physical location, and you need to register to get your admission ticket, and that's what you do. So once you get to that. You click on the blue bar, it takes you to the URL, you give it a little login and password, you set up a little account so that you can get admission into the job fair. And once you do that, you will see a couple of different pavilions. Again, imagine that you're going to a convention center. So there's an employer pavilion and a resource pavilion. Once you get to that employer pavilion, you'll have the ability to go in and explore all of those employer booths. Again, imagine that if you were in a convention center and you would be looking at rows and rows and rows of booths, and you would walk around. Back in the day, we would have picked up a brochure to learn about what that company is, what they do, and the kinds of jobs that they have opening. Well, similar to that, this technology allows you to explore those booths. This time they're electronic booths. You click on that, you will be able to learn about that company. You will learn about the job openings that they have and how to apply. And the nice part is that you will be able to directly chat with employers. Today, from 10 to 2 is exclusively for veterans, but thanks to technology, we can keep the job fair open all the way through 10 p.m. on Sunday night, and then tomorrow on Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., anybody can come in and chat with these employers. And so here's your ABC13 viewer inside tip on how to take advantage of the chat function in any of these virtual platforms. When you get to the chat in any of these virtual platforms, you want to use your elevator pitch. That little 30-second commercial that says, "Hi, I am," and you highlight your skills real quick. And then you simply ask the question, do you know of any job openings that are coming up for someone with my skill set? The reason you want to do this is that this is your chance to talk to the recruiters. The recruiters that are representing these companies often know, even before those jobs hit the internet, they know what jobs are coming up. So it really gives you a leg up. It gives you the inside scoop. You now have access to that recruiter who knows what's coming up, and then they'll tell you, because a lot of times, again, they know what's in the pipeline, what's not yet even on the internet. So you have that advantage of getting in early. And it's really a great relationship that you're building, because you're doing that recruiter a favor too if you are the qualified candidate, because the recruiter looks good then to the hiring manager if they can get some really good candidates really quickly. So a great way to really set yourself apart and take advantage of technology and all of the preparation that you have by really just using that chat function. So you don't even have to physically walk around the big old convention center. All you have to do is visit each of those booths. And again, it may not work at every single one, but that's okay, because practicing is going to build your confidence. So when you get to that booth, that you do engage with that live recruiter through that chat, you are going to sound so polished, and they're really going to want to make connections for you.
All right, and I know that we have a number of openings as well, and let's go ahead and jump right to the. I know that you can do the hiring Red, White, and You as an option, but we have plenty of jobs here too with our virtual event. So Michelle, go ahead and talk about the employers that we have today.
Absolutely. So for the ABC13 job fair this week, we have 6 employers with 21 job postings that represent 38 new job openings for this week alone. And again, we are emphasizing quality over quantity. So rather than doing the openings where we have a lot of openings for modest wages, we're really inching this up, and you'll see that as we go through the jobs today. And so there's a couple of different ways that you can connect with these job postings or connect with these job openings. First one is on Facebook. So if you like to be on social media, we want to connect with you on social media. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/advancemycareer. Once that will take you to the Workforce Solutions Facebook page. Once you get there, you want to click on the Jobs tab. That should be the second or third tab across the top. And then once you click on that, you will see all of the jobs that we are recruiting for today. And again, we are actively recruiting for these jobs. And you will, pardon me for a minute.
Oh, that's okay. I can still hear you just fine. There you go.
Sorry. There we go. Super. So once you get over to Facebook, go to the Jobs tab. You'll see all of the jobs that we're recruiting for today. Take a look at those. Once you see one that you find that you're interested in, click on the Apply Now tab. That will start a conversation with Terry, who is your buddy. She is
Hi,
on
Terry.
the other end working she says hi back too. And so that will start a conversation with Terry, because she will get all of your contact information to make sure that we can get you connected to a recruiter. So make sure that you are using professional email addresses and professional profile names on your Facebook profile. I know that a lot of times we get a little careless because it's fun. Facebook is fun. That's where we're interacting with our friends. But now you are using Facebook to look for a job. So you definitely want to clean up the email addresses that you have connected, and even the profile names. Again, it's really cute when you're hanging out with your friends or having fun with your friends. But when you're using it to land a job, you really want to clean that up. So all of that is if you are on Facebook. If you're on the web, head on over to wrksolutions.com/jobs now. That takes you to the Workforce Solutions Jobs Now page. This is where we post our hot jobs that employers are asking us to fill quickly. And on that page, over on the right-hand side, you will see the As Seen on ABC 13 column, and those are the jobs that we are talking about today. If you happen to be on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, make sure that you turn to the landscape mode so that that right-hand column comes up on your screen. And again, it's titled As Seen on ABC 13, As Seen on ABC 13. And so you can check that out over, you can click straight through all of those jobs, the detailed job listing. Once you click through on that title, will take you to mytxcareer.com. It is a great site because it's going to give you all of the detailed information about that job, the detailed qualifications. You can do some research about the company. If you want to know exactly physically where that is, there's even an integration with Google Maps so that you can check out what your potential commute time might be. So all of the details are on that job listing in mytxcareer.com. And then, of course, you can send us an email at jobs@wrksolutions.com, and the ever important ABC13 viewer hotline, which is 832-849-0480. And again, you can call that number for any of your job search needs. If there are jobs that if you're looking for job leads, but none of these fit your requirements, give us a call at the ABC13 hotline. Again, it's 832-849-0480, and we can connect you with the right kind of job leads for your experience and in your part of town.
And now my favorite part of the event is to remind people that number, 832-849-0480. Michelle mentioned help with your job leads, but also if you need help with childcare, if you need help with training, maybe you have to get your HSE, GED, maybe you're having issues with hiring Red, White, and You. Call that number, tell them Nick and the jobs lady, Michelle, sent you, and they can help you with all those kinds of things. So it's not just if you're looking for work. Say you need practice with interviews. You've never done a virtual interview before. Maybe you're stumped on your resume, and I've had people tell me, oh, there are companies that offer hundreds of dollars to do your resume. Well, Workforce Solutions is a free service, and if you need help with your resume, want to work with a recruiter, this is a way to do it for free. So just give that number a call, 832-849-0480. All right, Michelle, let's highlight some of these jobs. Why not? And we'll go through the list here.
Wonderful. So the first step is a company that is working in new energy. They are working in wind energy. They're called EDP Renewables. They have a corporate office downtown, and some of these are field jobs. So all of these are great paying positions. So again, this is with wind energy. They are looking for an associate director of marketing operations that can pay up to $150,000. They do ask that you have 10 years of experience, and you have to have certifications in that industry. So again, go and check out the details of that job in My TX Career. Really good paying job, Associate Director of Market Operations. In addition to that, EDP Renewables is also looking for an HR analytics reporting and compensation manager. So again, this is somebody who is going to be looking at, it's basically an HR function, human resources, but they want to be competitive in that market. So it's somebody who needs to understand the technology, as well as compensation structures, putting together packages so that the company can attract good talent and pay them accordingly. For that one, it can pay up to $149,000 a year. And again, that is a senior position. That these next few are also senior positions with 10 plus years of experience. Same company still has 3 more jobs that I want to talk about. They are looking for a director of construction. So again, this is renewables, this is wind energy. So this will be putting up the towers that generate the power that pays up to $120,000 a year. They have a senior solar project manager. So again, really good paying position, 10 years of experience, but you do have to know what you're doing. So make sure to check out those detailed job descriptions on My TX Career. And then a health and safety manager. Again, here, this one is a management position with someone with 5 to 10 years experience. It'll pay between $50,000 and about $98,000 a year, depending on your experience. So check that out. Again, we have a whole lot of people in the Houston area with lots of energy experience, mostly fossil fuels. So when we start talking about new energy, this wind and solar is typically what we think of. And this is in fact a wind company, a wind energy company. So definitely check out those positions. They are great paying positions. Also, we have some others, and the next one up is an office assistant. This is through a staffing agency, and remember, we've talked about how staffing agencies can be good opportunities. This one in particular is Spiritech International. They are a staffing agency, and for these office assistant positions, they're looking for somebody with a high school diploma and 1 year of experience. And the starting pay is between $16 and $18 an hour. You'll be doing typical office administration work, but again, really pretty good starting pay for somebody with minimal experience. Next up is Tech Trans International. And Tech Trans International is a NASA supplier. So you'll be working down in that Clear Lake area. They are looking for two types of workers. They have warehouse positions that pay $20 an hour. And they're also looking for 2-cylinder truck drivers. So this is transporting gases. I forget exactly which one, but in those gas cylinders, imagine like a helium tank. I'm sure it's not just a helium tank, but imagine that kind of thing. And so it's drivers that will be transporting that. So you really have to have a big focus on safety as well as the physical ability to help move those tanks around. And that pays $19 an hour to start. Again, they are Tech Trans International. They are a NASA contractor. Also, our friends at Spring ISD have some very good high-level positions that they're asking us to fill. They're looking for a chief of schools. So we've been talking about how there's been lots of changes in education, and this is a newer type of position, say chief of schools. They ask that you have 10 years of education experience, 5 of those in a leadership or a supervisory role, and that can pay up to about $168,000 a year. So again, a chief of schools. If you know anybody that is in that education sector, make sure to share that information with them. A chief communications officer. Okay, this one pays so well that I might even take a look at this one because it pays up to $168,000
no,
a
it
year.
doesn't.
That's a great position.
Okay, do I have a contact over at Workforce Solutions that do I know anyone?
No joke, right? So they're looking for somebody with 7 years of experience in communications or a related field and 5 years of executive level supervisory communications experience. So again, great position for communicators, marketers, journalists, and PR professionals as well. Then also still at Spring ISD, a director of nursing that pays up to $120,000 an hour. They are looking for an employee relations manager, pays up to $87,000 an hour, $87,000 a year. They do need a journeyman plumber, a journey level professional plumber. And again, we've talked about how the skilled trades are always in demand, and this case is no different. It pays up to $58,000 a year. And again, you would, if you have kids, you would be working close to home, or if you live out in that area, you would be working close to home. So great advantages to working with the school districts. They have a stockman driver that pays up to $36,000. All you need for that is a high school diploma or a GED and have a Class B CDL with at least 1 year of experience. So if you are more on an entry level, that might be something to consider. And again, that pays up to $36,000 a year. Not bad for an entry level position. They're looking for a fixed asset custodian. This is a part-time opening that pays just over $15 an hour. So again, a custodian position. So lots of great opportunities with Spring ISD. 2 more employers that I promised to get through quickly. TK Broilers is up. They're also known as Gulf Coast Boiler Service. They are up in the Intercontinental Airport area, kind of that north belt between 45 and 59. They have 3 positions that they are asking us to fill: an administrative position, an administrative assistant position that pays between $45,000 and $50,000 a year, a boiler mechanic that can pay up to $40 an hour, and a combustion controls technician that pays between $30 and $40 an hour. So again, really good paying jobs that we are so glad to be able to bring to the ABC 13 viewers. And then before we go, a UTMB Healthcare Systems is looking for a registered nurse nurse. They have 10 openings that they're trying to fill. And depending on your experience, that will pay between $47 and $60 an hour. And they are also looking for a registered respiratory therapist that pays up to $40 an hour, and a phlebotomy technician that pays up to $21 an hour. So some really, really, really good job opportunities that we're happy to share this week. And again, wrksolutions.com/jobs now. Check out the As Seen on ABC13 tab.
And I know last week we had that temporary, those positions with Workforce Solutions. I know you all were hiring. I don't see them this week. Does that mean those jobs have been filled, or are you still looking to fill those?
We are still looking to fill those. So we do have, doing this from memory now, but they are temporary positions for our financial aid support center, because again, we've been talking about childcare and how the demand for help paying for childcare and all of our child care scholarships has seen a lot of traffic. So we need to add some staff to help process those applications. We're looking to fill 25 temporary positions in our customer support center. Those positions do pay $25 an hour. They potentially could turn into full-time positions. And what you want to have in order to get these positions is really good customer service, because again, Workforce Solutions is all about helping people with their job search and with all of their employment needs. So you have to have good customer service skills, and you have to have great data entry and computer accuracy skills, because again, you will be processing the applications for individuals to receive the child care scholarships. So a strong attention to detail, making sure all of the data is correct and accurate, so that when we are using taxpayer money, we are making sure that we are doing it effectively and efficiently. So if you are looking for a temp position and you have good data entry skills and good customer service skills, definitely reach out to us at the ABC13 viewer hotline. We will get you connected with those jobs at Workforce Solutions. And again, that viewer hotline is 832-849-0480.
All right, and we always like to remind people that these are employers, some of them that are looking to hire yesterday. Please make sure that you answer your phone if you apply for these jobs, or if you reach out on social media and Terry responds back. Please make sure that you get in touch, because these interviews can happen pretty quickly. So please make sure you answer your call. It may not be a number that you recognize, but it's very important that you answer that phone call, respond to that email, respond to that Facebook message, because employers are genuinely looking to hire. In fact, Michelle and her team have put together statistics, and hundreds of people have received jobs through these weekly virtual events. So people are truly getting back to work. You are able to land a job. So please make sure you are answering your phone. All right, Michelle, before we go, let's highlight again a little bit more of the Hiring Red, White, and You, because it's a fantastic event. I remember going to it over at Minute Maid Park, and seeing all the vets that were out there and their families looking for work. So it's a great opportunity for them to still find employment, but also for everyone else. If you're watching this, you're not a vet, not a military member, you can still get involved tomorrow. So go ahead, take it away with Hiring Red, White, and You.
Absolutely. So again, Workforce Solutions is so happy to have our 10th annual Hiring Red, White, and You. It is virtual this year. So between now and Sunday at 10 p.m., you can log on to the virtual platform. Today from 10 to 2 p.m., our employers are chatting live with our veterans and their spouses and the military families, because again, it's not just about the veterans, because the families play a very important role in allowing them to pursue their military careers. So we welcome not only the vets, but their spouses and their families. So today from 2 p.m., the employers will be live, but the platform will remain open all the way through 10 p.m. on Sunday night. And anybody starting at 2 p.m. is welcome to log on. So you can log on today, go through the virtual platform, explore all of the 100 plus employers that are looking to fill open jobs. So you can go through their virtual booths, find out everything about those companies, find out what kind of positions that they are looking to fill. And then tomorrow, Friday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the employers will be back for live chats so that you can get the inside scoop on the jobs that they're trying to fill, maybe get the inside scoop on positions that aren't even posted yet. And these employers are serious about filling jobs. Again, today I am at the Workforce Solutions Southwest office. And in fact, 4 employers from Hiring Red, White, and You are already doing live interviews. So today we have here with us Allied Universal Security, we have Fort Bend, we have a private security firm, and we have Fort Bend County, all of whom have open jobs, and they really do want to fill these positions quickly. Oh, and I forgot, Bechtel is also with us here at the Southwest office. So they have positions that they want to fill. These employers are already, again, doing in-person interviews. Unfortunately, you can't walk in and just get an interview. You do have to go through the process. But again, you can log onto the platform, you can call the ABC13 viewer hotline, and if you don't have a good internet connection or you don't have a good desktop computer that you want to update your resume or you want to do any of those activities, Workforce Solutions offices are open. We have our resource room areas open. Our computers are free. You can use the printers if you want to print off hard copies of your resume. All of our offices are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You saw a couple of the folks, the workforce professionals that we always talk about. They are here. They're ready to help. They are more than happy to help you with whatever your need is. And again, so take advantage of our equipment, take advantage of our expertise. We're here to help. It is our passion to serve. So we want to see you. It is exciting for us to actually have folks coming back into our offices. It's wonderful that we can do the virtual connections, that we can help you with an appointment. You can log on. We can talk to you one-on-one through the phone or through the video conferences, but nothing replaces that in-person connection. So it's really exciting to have employers back in our offices doing these interviews. It's wonderful to see people coming in. I've had the opportunity to visit with some veterans. I even had the pleasure to talk with one of the commissioners from the Texas Veterans Commission who was here earlier today. Lots of good excitement. Again, vets are about 5% of the workforce here in the Houston area. And so Hiring Red, White, and You is really a great opportunity for us at Workforce Solutions to say thank you for your contributions to our country, and an opportunity for us to help transition those military skills into the civilian workforce. So check us out, wrksolutions.com/HRWY. It's a real quick, easy registration from the big blue registration button. You will get an automatic email that has the link that lets you into the employer pavilion. Again, it will be open all the way until 10 p.m. on Sunday night, and check it out today so that tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. when the employers are live doing the chat, you can take advantage of getting the inside scoop from those recruiters at the companies that you are interested in working for.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who joined us this week. We wish that we were celebrating an Astros parade tomorrow. I know Michelle was, I know. Well, we're all rooting for that. We blame one person for that, don't we, Charlie? Yeah, so one of our managers here, he blames one person for all of this. But thank you all for joining us. Tomorrow, again, that national jobs report comes out on Friday, so we'll get a good picture of how things are across the country. And then also tonight on Eyewitness News at 4 and 6, I'm going to be doing a story that I'm sure a lot of you are talking about today, is about this new OSHA rule. And if you work at a business with more than 100 employees, you must be vaccinated by January 4th or undergo weekly testing. So we're going to dive into that story because I know a lot of you have questions about it. So we're going to tackle that one tonight. All right, Michelle, thank you, as always. I appreciate you. Appreciate all your team over there.
Nick.
It was nice to see them all.
It was wonderful to
Yes.
see them all, and I hope you had a great time covering the World Series. I'm a little bit jealous that
Yep.
you got to go to all 6 games, but nonetheless, we do appreciate you coming back and hosting the weekly job fair with us.
All right, Michelle, y'all have a great weekend, Michelle, you too, and we will see you all next week for another weekly virtual job fair. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.